Atlanta. I'm your host, J.Lewis. You're listening to ATLNow on Next 100, Next 105. Yeah, we're going to be discussing all things Atlanta, from politics, local news, sports, entertainment, business, and community. Happy Friday. It's a beautiful day today. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on. But first, just like to say my co-host TroyElon will not be joining me today. She has to take care of a little business. But don't worry, she'll be right back with us next week. We'll hold it down for her in the meantime. Let's jump right in with the All Sides segment and discuss politics. Right now, Joe Biden has turned the state of Georgia from red to purple to blue. Yeah. If that holds, it'll be the first time since 1992, over 20 years, that Georgia has been a blue state. So shout out to, everybody in Georgia for getting out to vote regardless of who you voted for. Also, Joe Biden has turned Pennsylvania to a blue state. If he's able to pull Pennsylvania off, the election is over with. Because I do believe that Trump would have needed both Pennsylvania and Georgia to win the election. Right now, Joe Biden is leading in both. So as of right now, congratulations on Joe Biden and Kamala Harris for the strong race and being able to turn two red states to blue currently. At this particular time, no president has been declared. However, it's not looking good for Trump. But again, the Braves was also up 3-1. And they allowed the Dodgers to creep back in and win the NLCS and go on to clinch the World Series. So be patient. Allow the process to run its course. And we should know who will be our next president within another day or two, or 3 or 4. So as of right now, both camps are planning some things. Biden is planning to give a primetime address tonight, according to CNN. Plans are being made for Joe Biden to speak in prime time tonight. He'll deliver what aides believe will be a victory speech. But that, of course, depends on the timing of the race being called. In addition to Joe Biden speaking this evening, depending on the time the race is being called, Kamala Harris is also expected to speak. And she hasn't spoken since Election Day. And while the presidency, Joe Biden, Trump, all those things, and just the race itself and the amount of people that's turned out to vote, it's going to be a big deal. If Biden and Kamala Harris is able to hold on to the states that they are currently leading in, it's going to be a big deal to have a woman, the first woman vice president in office. And Ms. Harris is no slouch. She's held her own in politics for some time, and I don't see any reasons why she won't continue to be great as the vice president. On the other side, while the Democrats are planning victory speeches. Trump's campaign is planning a recount. Yeah, he's planning a recount here in Georgia. At this time, Biden is leading in Georgia. There's still several votes that are uncounted that we all do believe will be counted, which is the reason why about 6 states still have not determined a clear winner. But according to the flip and the way that this race is going, CNN has reported that Donald Trump and his camp have already started to prepare to push for a recount in Georgia. Now, the thing about a recount is this is how the process works. Counties have to certify their elections by November the 13th at the latest. Then the state conducts a risk limiting audit. Then the state has to certify its election by November 20th at the latest. Whoever comes in second place, be it Trump or Biden, can request a recount only after state certifications and only if the results are within 5%. So it's not guaranteed that a recount will be granted, but if it falls within those guidelines I just stated, there may be a chance to do so. Earlier this week, though, a Georgia judge dismissed a Trump campaign lawsuit. And it says here in the Associated Press, a judge in Georgia has dismissed a lawsuit by the state Republican Party and President Donald Trump's campaign that asked him to ensure a coastal county was following state laws on processing absentee ballots. Looks like Georgia said they don't want to deal with that. So that was dismissed. So, I guess right now the only thing that he has left is a possible recount. Last week we reported that Purdue was leading Ossoff, and for a minute there it looked like Purdue would win that Senate seat. However, while he was at 50%, which is what was needed in order to win the Senate seat and to win that race between he and Ossoff, Ossoff gained some ground, and Purdue fell below 50%. So now we will have 2 runoffs, one being Purdue and Ossoff, and the other one being Loeffler and Warnock. So all eyes will be on Georgia, and that'll all take place in January of next year. On to other news. Health experts warn potential COVID-19 surge heading into winter months. A former Center for Disease Control and Prevention epidemiologist says there are signs hospitals' coronavirus cases could double this winter after a summer surge. So this week, last week, and in all news outlets, people have been encouraging, doctors and hospitals have been encouraging the general population to continue to wear masks, continue to social distance, and stay inside, stay away from large crowds, to try to get these numbers to dip. Because definitely being around the winter months, to not know if it's COVID or the flu or the coming cold, it just adds to the stress that people are already dealing with, on top of a loss of jobs, distancing yourself from close family and friends. And just right now, just trying to figure out what the new normal is going to look like. Seems like every time, we think that we're kind of getting back to some sense of normal, but there's always a wrench. So, again, just based on, that report, please continue to stay safe. And even if you're not a mask wearer, think about more than just you. Think about the people around you that you could potentially affect or infect, excuse me. So, just kind of be aware of your surroundings, be mindful, be respectful, and, let's reduce these numbers, y'all. Not just here in Georgia, but all over the world. But keep it locked right here. We'll be right back with more stories. You're listening to ATLNow, Next 100, Next 105.
Atlanta's home for hip hop and R&B.
The only station
For hip hop and R&B. ATL's Next 100.
Dolphin family, it's your homegirl Taryn Simone.
Latoria G.
And Miss Caprice.
We're here to tell you about our hot new show, Next Now, Weekend Edition.
With segments like Giving You the Business and Whoop Child.
Tune in every Saturday and Sundays, 10 to 12 on Atlanta's Next 100.
Right here on IBNX Radio Network.
Our community, our station.
Welcome back, Atlanta. For those of you just joining us, you're listening to ATLNow on Next 100, Next 105. We're going to transition to our front row segment where we're going to discuss sports and entertainment. Let's start off with the Atlanta Falcons. Yesterday, we reported that Raheem Morris, the Falcons head coach, would definitely have a come to Jesus with Takk McKinley after his series of tweets against the Falcons for not trading him before the trade deadline. He is still currently an Atlanta Falcon. However, Raheem Morris and the rest of the Atlanta Falcons did not appreciate those tweets. And Raheem did say that Takk would pay for those tweets. And it looks like Takk McKinley has been fined. I don't know how much, but Jason Butts of the Atlanta Journal-Constitution has confirmed that Takk McKinley has been fined, and also reported that as of right now, there's no timetable, or it hasn't been confirmed whether Takk McKinley will play another down for the Atlanta Falcons, at least this year. Steve Koonin, named the 2020 Most Admired CEO honoree. And for those of you who don't know, Steve Koonin is the Atlanta Hawks CEO. Each year, the Atlanta Business Chronicle honors Atlanta-based CEOs that have a strong record of innovation, outstanding financial performance, commitment to diversity in the workplace, and who have made significant contributions to the metro community with its annual Most Admired CEO Award. Atlanta Hawks CEO Steve Koonin has been named as one of the honorees. So congratulations to Steve Koonin for that. And, I wish him well. And hopefully he'll come away with that award. Also, staying with the Hawks, Hawks have reportedly been open to trading the number 6 pick this year. And if I'm not mistaken, the NBA draft is scheduled for November the 18th. If they are to trade that 6th pick, it will be for a veteran impact player, someone that they believe could help them make a playoff push. If they, hold on to that pick, it'll be interesting to see who they go after. What do you think, Atlanta? You think they need more defense, more shooting? I believe that they need more defense because we've been able to score the ball pretty well. Some of the games that I've attended. However, defensively, we haven't stopped many people. But if the Hawks do trade that pick, what free agents would you be interested in? According to ESPN's Zach Lowe, the Hawks may try nabbing Holiday using their number 6 pick, which they will be open to trading for veteran help, per several sources. But it also goes on to say that they don't think the Holiday trade will be enough to get the Hawks into the playoffs, and neither do I. While I like Holiday very much and believe he does help from a scoring and defensive standpoint, I just don't think that it'll be enough to get the Hawks into the playoffs. Nate McMillan, reportedly joining the NBA Atlanta Hawks, as a new assistant head coach. Now, you know, outside of the players, the coaching staff needs to be on point. And our current head coach, Lord Pierce, while I love Lord Pierce, and I believe in him, you're only as strong as the people and the team around you. So I'm very hopeful that the addition of Nate McMillan, from a coaching standpoint, will help us to be more competitive coaching-wise. But we still need a little bit more help player-wise. So, but congratulations to Steve Coonan and assistant coach Nate McMillan. Welcome to Atlanta, Nate. What I'm going to do at this time is transition to our Peach Tea segment where we're talking about bars and restaurants. And I would like to start off with the Pop Bar, who offers curbside pickup. And when you hear the word Pop Bar, what do you think? Yeah, I think dessert, popsicles. Well, that's just what it is. But here's some more information about the Pop Bar. These aren't just popsicles. Enjoy handcrafted gelato, yogurt, and sherbet served on a stick. This Alpharetta spot is family owned and operated by Jamal and Sherelle Palmer. Indulge your sweet tooth with their creamy signature hot chocolates, mouth-watering waffle pops, and decadent gelato shakes. I've never had a gelato shake. That would be interesting. Yeah, if anybody out there goes out and try that, hit us up on the Facebook page. On our IBNX Facebook page, find the ATLNow show and let us know what you thought. Also, another great restaurant which I've had an opportunity to patronize several times is Gaucher's Breakfast Bar. Gaucher Hawkins is serving up lots of vegan-friendly dishes. Expect affordable prices. Southern favorites like shrimp and grits, and biscuits. Excuse me, don't let me forget about the biscuits that are better than your mama's. So that's what she's saying. I don't think I've had the shrimp and grits. I've had the waffles and the pancakes. They were delicious, and I've also had the meat omelet. I can't think of the name of it. They called it something else, but it was packed with meat, and it was delicious. It was hot. The service has definitely gotten better. They actually went when they first opened, but since then they've definitely improved. It's a nice spot, located on Cascade Road, in the Publix shopping center on the 285 end. So if you get an opportunity, go by Gaucher's Breakfast Bar and check it out. So now we've talked about dessert. We talked about breakfast. How about dinner? That fried jerk chicken. Right outside Mercedes-Benz Stadium in a small, colorful shack is a hell of a meal. Get some real delicious Jamaican cuisine right at this spot. Amazing jerk chicken with homemade jerk sauce. You'll want to drizzle straight into your mouth. Any Jamaican food lovers, Caribbean food lovers out there? Yeah, my engineer, Janitor Weirdo, said he's definitely into Jamaican cuisine. So am I. I don't mind the spice. Sometimes it's too spicy. I like to be able to, taste my food. So as long as I can taste the rice and peas, yeah, I don't mind it being spicy. But my favorite Caribbean dish is brown stew chicken. It's always amazing when I try that. And normally there's enough for two. So, those are 3 restaurants that I encourage you to try. The Pop Bar, which is in Alpharetta. Gaucher's Breakfast Bar, which is on Cascade Road, that's Southwest Atlanta. and that Fire Jerk Chicken, which is right outside the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Some of you have probably already eaten there or passed right by it because it is a small spot. And I've also actually had an opportunity to go there. That is one of the places where I've had my brown stew chicken. I've definitely enjoyed it, and I encourage you to give it a shot. But again, if you do go out and give that a shot, please leave us a comment. Again, go to the IVNX Facebook page, find the ATLNow show, and leave us a comment. Right now you're listening to ATLNow on Next 100, Next 105. And I'll be right back.
This is Miss Shala. You are locked in to IBNXradio.com. Don't even change it, because ain't nothing else on the internet anyway.
Welcome back, Atlanta. You're tuned into ATLNow on Next 100, Next 105. Yeah, we're going to transition into our ATL own segment. We want to highlight Lauren Tate Beza, who was just appointed as the new curator of African art at the High Museum. The High Museum of Art has announced the appointment of Lauren Tate Beza and its Fred and Rita Richmond curator of African art. Beza, who is the director of exhibitions at the National Center for Civic and Human Rights in Atlanta, brings a wide range of experience as a curator and Africanist, working with museums and international aid organizations. She will join the High Museum November 9th. I think that's amazing for any art collectors or art lovers. Beza will oversee the African art department, including related exhibitions and programs, as well as its collections of more than 1,100 objects dating from ancient through contemporary times. The holding reflects the continent's deep, rich history as well as contemporary innovations and includes extraordinary examples of masks and sculptures alongside exceptionally fine textiles, bedwork, metalwork, and ceramics. I look forward to seeing that. I haven't gone to the High Museum in over 2 years. Definitely hadn't been, since the pandemic hit. Actually, I don't even know if they were allowing the general public in to view. I don't know if it's reopened, but I'm definitely interested in seeing what Miss Lauren Tate brings to the table. Definitely see some more art, and definitely African art. I had an opportunity to visit South Africa last year, and it was an amazing time. Very long flight, but definitely an amazing time. And while it seemed like a long time, while I was there for about 7 days. Once I got back, I realized it wasn't enough time. So again, I definitely want to congratulate Lauren Tate Bays for being appointed the new curator of art at the High Museum, and I look forward to seeing all that she brings. Definitely. So we're getting ready to get out of here, but before we go, just want to say to Atlanta, continue to be patient. It's like the tortoise and the hare. And right now, we're the tortoise. The thing about it is we're gaining ground more and more each day and hour by hour. We're getting close. We're getting closer to figuring out who our next commander-in-chief is going to be. And again, I just want to take my hat off to Georgia as a whole for turning out the vote. And aside from the presidency, eyes will definitely still be on Georgia for the runoffs that could determine for the Democrats the Senate. And that is a runoff now between Perdue and Ossoff and Loeffler and Warnock. Those runoffs are slated to be in January of 2021. So I look forward to that. And again, all eyes will be right here on Georgia and Atlanta. I also want to give a shout out to DeKalb County and Fulton County. The lights was definitely shining on you all during this election. As those votes were coming in, they were very blue heavy. And as a result of those votes, for the first time in over 20 years, Georgia is currently blue. It may actually be the difference between Joe Biden winning this election and Trump staying another 4 years. But thank you for joining me. Again, I'm your host, J.Lewis, and you're listening to ATL Now on Next 100, Next 105. Enjoy your fight.